Hello! I am here today to give you a tutorial on my first electric forest look. Both of them are gonna be an electric forest fairy kind of vibe, so hope you guys enjoy this one. This is my version 1, so here we go. What I'm gonna be using today for this tutorial is my Anastasia Glow Kit. I have the Moonchild Glow Kit. You can use any of them, but I like the colors. They're kind of whimsical. I'm using my Lottie Dazzle palette from Limelight by Alcone. I'm using a little bit of loose glitter from Glitter Injections. No clue what this is. It was a free sample. And I have some Gypsy Shine glitter here as well that I'm going to be using. First, I'm going to start off by, I'm going to put a little bit of mascara on. So I'm using my waterproof fiber mascara. So I warm it up by rubbing it in my hands like so. Fiber mascaras, you're really going to want to warm it up first by doing that. So I'm just going to take a basic color out of my Alice in Wonderland palette that I have. It's just like a skin tone color just to kind of get myself started off on my lid. And I kind of blend this all over up into the brow bone. Like so. And then I'm going to take this light brown, it's called Dormouse. And I'm going to apply it along my crease. Just kind of blend it out. I'm not going to make this look too dark. I want to keep it a little bit lighter of a look. And if you feel like your blending isn't getting there, start doing circular motions like this. That kind of helps when I feel like my colors aren't blending like I want them to. Now I'm going to take a flat brush like this. And I'm going to apply this shade called Looking Glass. It's a very, very light skin tone color. And I'm just going to apply it along my lid, like so. I'm going to take my Moonchild Glow Kit, and I'm actually going to be using Lucky Clover. I'm going to apply it along my lid, right where I applied the Looking Glass. Applying the lighter shade first is going to give you a good base, an even base, so when you go to apply any shimmers, they pop a little more. When you're using a shimmer, usually you would do like the tap off, you know, where you get the excess off of the brush. But with shimmers, you don't really have to do that, especially if you want it really shimmery. Just kind of leave it as it is, and then you'll get the full effect of the shimmer on your lip. I'm just going to take my blender and blend it out a little bit. I'm not going to add any color onto the brush, just using this brush to blend. I'm going to take my Lottie Dazzle palette, and I'm going to be using this blue that's in here, this one right here, and I'm going to use a tiny bullet brush, which is literally super tiny, amazing for getting in small spots or creating lines. And I'm just going to apply it underneath my eyes right here. This palette is so pigmented that only a little bit is needed for the whole entire eye. I mean, this brush doesn't really hold a lot of eyeshadow, but I don't really ever have to dip it in again when I use it, so pretty cool. I'm just gonna blend it out. And now we're gonna move on to a little bit of eyeliner. This part is optional, but I'm definitely gonna do it just to show you guys how, if you choose to do eyeliner. I'm using a gel liner. I feel like it's a little bit easier to use, but use whatever you like. I use a tiny, tiny brush that's round and flat, so when you put it on, it's super flat, as you can see. I'm just going to apply a very minimal amount along the lash line. Applying very carefully so you don't get too much on there. Just enough to line the eye. I just love eyeliner, so that's the only reason why I'm really doing it. But like I said, it's optional. So now I'm going to take my Moonchild Glow Kit again, and I'm actually going to use this, whoa, I'm going to use this brush. It's my bigger bullet. I'm going to dip it in my Purple Horseshoe, and I'm going to just gently apply some right on the inner corner. So think whimsical for this look. My next Forest Fairy look is going to be a lot more of like a natural colored, like greens and browns. So this one I'm going a little bit more colorful and pop a color, not too much. So for your glitters that you're going to be using, you're going to need a glitter glue. I'm using the Glitter Injections glitter glue. I know Tarte makes a glitter glue. You could also use lash glue, but I feel like for what I'm doing with my eyebrows, you're going to want to use a actual glitter glue. So I'm actually going to be taking this very tiny little brush I got from Crown Brushes, and I'm going to take my brush and just gently glide it along my applicator, like so, and get a good amount on there. And I'm going to let me push my hair away, very lightly just go through my eyebrows like this, and paint the glitter glue throughout. And then I'm gonna take my little glitter sample. It's like a pinkish, purpley, white. It's a mix of different colors. So, and I'm gonna dip my brush in there and just gently paint over the eyebrows, like so. This is a very subtle glitter brow. The more glue you put on, the more glittery you'll get. So keep that in mind. You can also take your little brow brush and kind of brush them a little bit if you want. You don't have to do that. That will just kind of just even it out. But as you can see, it's very minimal. It's just when you like kind of move your eyebrows a little bit, there's a little bit of shimmer in there, so that's kind of fun. Just do what you want. If you want to put more glue, then you're just going to have more glitter on your eyebrows. And I already have my eyebrows filled in, so if you fill in your eyebrows, just do that before doing this. If you don't feel like filling them in, then just do the glitter. It doesn't matter. So I'm picking it again, gently painting over. I'm not doing every hair, I'm just kind of going over random ones. And then dip it in the little container you have. And this is cosmetic grade glitter. I can't tell you how many times I rant about cosmetic grade and using it on your face. It's so much better. You're just not going to have that risk of hurting your skin or your eyes as much as you would from using craft glitter. So don't be afraid to spend a little more, because this stuff really goes a long way. the glitter brows are done. As you can see, it's not something you notice right away, but it's just something that's just there. So if you're going for more of a subtle look, you want to experiment with glitter, but you're like, I don't want a lot of glitter, that's a perfect kind of thing for you to do. You could also do like a line of glitter under the brow and do glitter that way too. I'm using this glitter. I forgot which one it is, but it's like this really pretty, like, iridescent purple, so I love it. Oh, let me tell you, it's beautiful. I actually have a little brush that I applied my foundation on with earlier, and there's always extra foundation on already. Our foundation goes a long way. And when I say our, I mean Limelight by Lancôme. Our foundation goes a long way, so usually I could just use whatever's left over on the brush to clean up under my eye. So now I'm going to apply a highlight on my cheeks, just above the bronzer. I'm thinking I'm going to go towards the Pink Heart shade right here. I know it's upside down. This one right here. Just because I think it'll help as a good background color behind my iridescent purpley glitter. Chunky glitter. You can also take our primer or finishing spray and spray it on your highlight brush, and then it'll help your highlight pop even more. So just to demo it, you just spray it on like that. You dip it in your highlight and place it on, and it'll just kind of set it as you apply. So, you're going to want to have a special brush, like my little pink or purple one, like this. This is my special glitter brush, and I'm going to actually be using a little bit of a bigger one. I'm going to be using my applicator that comes with the glitter glue to apply my glitter. And I'm going to apply the glue under my eye. And this shouldn't move around your highlight too much. So I take my little baggie of glitter, and I'm just gonna take my brush and dip it in there and kind of scoop some out so it's laying on the brush. Whoa. Okay, I put way too much on my brush. A little goes a long way. You can kind of move it around until it dries if you have one that's kind of out of place. This glitter glue holds glitter so well too, so you don't really have to worry about it moving or getting out of place. If you want to remove the glitter after the night, use like a baby oil or a Vaseline and then a makeup wipe to get it off. Way more iridescent than it looks in the bag. I think it's really cool. I feel like you buy the glitter and then you think like, oh, it's purple, and then you put it on and it's like, actually it's like a million other colors at once. It's pretty cool. I'm going to be actually using more of the loose glitter I have. And I just bought this new one, Lavender Fields. It comes in the test tubes. And I'm actually going to be applying this in the crease of my eye. So don't open your eye all the way and get the glue everywhere. So continuously look down while doing this. I know that sounds crazy, but you can do it. So then after you apply your glue, just dip that brush in your glitter. This glitter is gorgeous. And then gently pat it over where you place the glue, which you'll actually be able to kind of see, and you'll also feel where it is too. So if for some reason you can't see it, then you'll feel it. I'm going so crazy with the glitter. I just want to share with you guys really quick my favorite feature of our mascara, our Forever mascara. I got a little bit right here. All you do is you let it dry and then take your little brush and watch it flick right off. Super cool, right? Now you can take your finishing spray, whatever you got. I'm using my Limelight 10 Years Younger finishing spray. It's oil free, so it's not going to ruin any adherence you have with your glitter. I'm going to do a quick little hairstyle for you guys. This one's going to be a little easy to do. My hair still looks kind of good, but if your hair is curly like mine and you feel like it's just getting uncurly, you could take a spray bottle. I have one that's from beauty school I just used. So you could just spray your hair with some water. Again, spray yourself, and hopefully those curls will shape up for you. So, okay, let's get going here. Sort of take the section out you want. I usually mark them by this point of my head. You go around, and your fingers will almost always meet when you do something like that. So you can take the rest of your hair and kind of just tie it away for now. To start off this braid, I'm taking a small section about this size. Now, braiding your own hair is an art in itself, so practice a little, don't get discouraged, but you can do it. It's really not complicated. So I'm actually going to be doing a French braid, so I have 3 pieces here that I'm separating. A good trick to separate is if you're doing 3, you do 2 fingers, do that, and you'll get yourself nice even sections. So I know how to French braid, but maybe not everyone does on themselves, so work out your arms, people, because this is going to hurt. So start your braid off like normal, where you cross them over each other, and then once you do that all once, start grabbing little pieces that are not in your hands already, and add it on, and then braid over. My hair is so dark, so I hope you guys are going to be able to see this. I'm going to get a little closer so you guys can watch me do this. So take a second and stop and feel what you're grabbing before you grab it. I kind of stick to smaller pieces, especially on top, because the bigger pieces you grab, then the faster your braid's going to go. So if you want your braid to really look kind of longer, then you're going to want to grab smaller pieces. I'm not grabbing super small pieces, about medium sized. I'll try and separate the sections so you can see like the size I'm grabbing. My hair is curly, so it's getting tangled, so be patient here. About that size, and you add it into the one right next to it, and cross it over. Grab a piece, add it to the one closest to, and then cross it over like a normal braid. And just keep on going until you run out of hair, which I'm getting to the end here. And you can see I have a braid going. And I never worry about it being 100% perfect. I just kind of braid. And I'm stopping the braid just about the crown area. And then I'm going to just place it in a little ponytail with a little clear rubber band. Let's keep it real. I'm messy and I don't plan well. So now that I'm at the crown, which is the very tip of your head right here, That's the crown. I'm just gonna tie it in a ponytail. Tighten it. Take this out. And you got yourself a little braid. My hair is curly, so my braids are always a little frizzier than most people with perfect hair. So you can kind of just fluff up your little ponytail. You can also take your ponytail and twist it and pin it into a little top bun thing if you'd like, but my hair is still pretty curly, so I'm going to let my pony hang. And I'm actually going to take these cute little jewels that I got off of Amazon. I got 20 pieces of them for like $8 or $11 or something like that. So I'm going to get them out of this bag. But they're just little gold bands. They're cute. They have some with charms on them too, but I just got the plain ones for now. I just saw Ariana Grande was wearing these in her hair at her Manchester One Love concert, so I was like, hey. I think I'm only going to do a couple. I think I'll just do 4. So all they do is they open up like this. They come closed. Don't over open them because I did that on some of mine, and then they became disformed a little. So just beware of that. So you only need to open up a little bit and close it a little for it to stay. It doesn't matter on your placement for this either. I feel like my hair is out of control today. And you could also put a little bit of glitter in your hair if you want. If you want glitter to stay in your hair, you're going to want to use a Stronghold hair gel. I'm going to be doing that for my next Electric Forest look. I'll put glitter in my hair for that. Okay, I'm going to need to bobby pin this ponytail in place. Curly hair is seriously no joke. You people that want it, like, don't understand what we go through. It literally never cooperates. I hope you can take this look and make it your own. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. You don't have to use the exact same colors as me. You can use whatever your little heart desires. So, thank you for watching, and I love you guys.